अज्ञानातिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति शुभदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता शिवशकनुतं हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी शुभांसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरोन् दिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं विचेतनीश्वरं मम विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद् भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नामने नमस्ते सरस्वती गौरवाणी प्रचारण निरशेषण्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारणे। Can everyone hear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, I mean, actually, no, I want to send him a little busy. So I want to send you a Zoom link, sorry, a link where you can upload, but take your own time about the assignment. But if you're already done, we'll send you the Dropbox or a Drive link you can upload. So, can you see the screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So here, let us see this. So up to see this, even the intelligent are bewildered in determining what is action, what is inaction. I shall explain to you what action is, knowing which you shall be liberated from all misfortune. The intricacies of action are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, what inaction is. One who sees action in inaction, action in inaction is intelligent among men. He is in the transcendental position, although engaged in all sorts of activities. So Krishna is talking about, now we are talking about karma. You remember last week we started, just give me 1 moment. Did I finish karma? I forgot last week, but you finished this, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You finished everything? Okay. So karma or sukarma gives good activities. You know, the whatever is written in karma, no, the Shastra, especially karma kind of portion of Vedas, so if you do that, punya, you'll get punya. And either you'll go to heavenly planets and enjoy, or you will go to, or you will, in the material world itself, you'll have better positions. But if anybody does, anyone breaks dharma's stance, the dharma is represented by the four legs of the cow. Their tapas saucham daya satyam. When you break, no, when you break when you go for alcoholism, intoxication, you are breaking the first pillar of dharma, austerity. When you go for illicit relationships, you are breaking the second pillar of dharma, saucham, cleanliness. When you go for product of slaughter, meat eating, you're breaking the third pillar of dharma, mercy. When you go for gambling, you're breaking the fourth pillar. Anybody. That's why in ISKCON we strictly follow these four pillars of dharma. So outsiders will encourage people to do whatever they want to do, but just come to organization. They're not doing the right thing. So vikarma means papam. Pa means God. Apa means against. So when you act against the injunctions, against the principles of Krishna, then it constitutes a papam sin. It results in hellish situations. So karma or sukarma ends up in good action, gives you punya, good reaction. The karma ends up bad action, it ends up in papam, bad reaction. Akarma is action, that's what we read today. Action without reaction. Means though you have done action, but it doesn't have any reaction. Some of you may ask, let us finish it. I showed these things, right? you know mm. So if somebody is like somebody is like doing wrong things, the next life they'll reap the results. Karma is instant, and sometimes karma is delayed. It's like with ATM you can withdraw the money immediately, but the check you give takes little time. So likewise, when you sow mustard seed, you'll get the fruit in 20 days. When you sow a coconut seed, it takes 20 years. There is a verse, Apararabdha phalam papam putam bijam phalanmukam krameniya phaliyata Vishnu bhaktiratatmanam. So when you do a sin, when you do any activity, so you will get that will eventually become prarabdha. It will bring the reaction, suffering. And in the case of sinful activities. Instant karma is a slab and delayed karma is a court case. So, for some actions you get instant reaction. Some actions they take little time. You understand me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So I want to show. Just give me 1 minute. So can you see the screen? In the case of some actions, the reaction is instant, like this. That's it. So, but in some case, the reaction is delayed. We regularly show this. So in the previous case, that is instant reaction. In this case, the reaction is delayed. Because the problem of today's world, including devotees, is we do not know, we do not know that our action has resulted in this reaction. Do you agree? Because if only we know this particular action is bringing this reaction, we will not do it, right? How many of you agree?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, but if only we knew, then we'll be careful actually. So, as I said, a coconut, if you do a wrong thing, like if you sow a coconut fruit, it will take 20 years. If you sow a mustard seed, it takes 20 days. We have gone through so many lifetimes. So we do not know what are all the, we do not know what we did in the past. How many of you remember what breakfast you ate last year, January 6th? You don't remember, right? So this is a nice example we tell for the preliminary students, but it's very important to remember ourselves. Dhritarashtra asked Krishna, my Lord, you know, why did you give me birth of a blind man, though born in a family of, born in royal family? And why did you kill all my children? Krishna said, Dhritarashtra, you are a son of a hunter 100 lifetimes ago. One day you climbed the tree, you blinded the father bird, and you killed all the 100 siblings. This lifetime you are born blind and all your 100 sons were killed. Dhritarashtra was not happy about it. He said, if I killed the siblings and blinded the father bird 100 lifetimes ago, why did you wait 100 lifetimes? You could have given the next lifetime itself. Krishna said, it takes, you need enough good karma to give birth to one child. Because you killed 100 birds, you have taken 100 lifetimes to accumulate enough good karma to give birth to 100 good sons. But you accumulated much more than that qualified you to take birth in a royal family. That one thing remained. That's why this lifetime you are born blind and all your 100 kids were killed. The mills of God grind slowly but exceedingly fine. Every grain is ground. Every grain is a ground. Means every action will get the reaction. You're all listening?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
It's very important. Then you say, I have done a lot of sinful actions. What will we do? The answer will come. But let us see this. Karma is individual. Karma is also relative. Karma is also collective. Karma is individual. Karma is also collective. Means sometimes we only suffer, but sometimes because of the family, because of the family, because of one person, the family suffers, or because of the one person, the community suffers. Because of sometimes the country suffers. So karma is a collective, karma is a individual. Sometimes you see, we had a flight accident, everyone was killed. It's a collective karma. Sometimes, people meet when the train plunges into the river, killing all 400 people. Killing all the people. So, karma is individual, karma is collective. If I don't know the laws of karma, will it still work? Ignorance of lies, ignorance is no excuse. Just because you do not know the laws of nature, you know, it doesn't mean they won't work. They work on you. Honestly speaking, we say like that ignorance is no excuse. There is some excuse. But when we acquire the knowledge, there is no excuse. You know, does good and bad karma cancel each other? No. You have done seven. If you have done 7 good actions and you have done 4 bad actions, so you will enjoy 7 good reactions and you will suffer 4 bad reactions separately. And this one screen, if you understand, you will understand the laws of karma. Those of you attended, you know this. Those of you did not attend, you will understand. So, do you know, can you see this cylindrical shaped, can you see them? The
Yes.
cylindrical shaped, they're called silos, you know. So, this is a best example for why bad things happen to good people and why good things happen to bad people, you know. So, for example, in any given year, can you see my cursor? For example, so these are the cylindrical shaped structures. At the entrance, can you see my cursor? It here there will be a doorknob. If you open, you can take out all the rice. Imagine your next door neighbor. He was a politician. You know, he's very bad, very manipulative. He's enjoying. Yesterday, he purchased a Tesla car. He purchased a 5-bedroom home. In your case, you are a very good person. But what? You lost your job. Why bad things are happening to good people? Why good things are happening to bad people? This question, common question. Now, to explain that, can you see the cylindrical thing? 2022, I'm giving an example. You harvested basmati rice. What you will do from the top till you'll pour the basmati rice in this, up to here. 2023, you harvested a low class ponni rice. Excuse me. So the farmer is pouring the ponni rice. So when the farmer wife starts taking rice, what is he pouring? Ponni rice. What is coming out?
Basmati.
Basmati rice.
rice.
Then the farmer's son says, Dad, you're pouring ponni rice, but basmati rice is coming out. This silo is converting all the ponni rice into basmati rice. And what will you say? Beta, you don't know? Last year we harvested basmati rice. Though we are pouring low class ponni rice, what is coming out? Basmati rice will come out. This one example is enough. So in your case, if you are very good, things are not working well, means you are pouring basmati rice, but last year you harvested ponni rice. So what will come out when you pour basmati?
Ponni rice.
Yes. So in the case of your friend, your neighbor, last year he harvested basmati and filled with basmati. Now he's pouring ponni rice. What will come out? Huh?
Basmati.
Basmati. Array, whatever you pour, same thing will come. Right? Nature's reactions are stored and it will come. Sometimes one morning you get a news. You got a job. Afternoon you get a news. Somebody in your family passed away. That's like, it's like in a combination. Sometimes they mix together like that. Whatever you pour will come out. How many of you understood?
Yes, Prabhuji.
What should we do now? We should do akarma. Very important. Akarma means Indians know punya and papam, but Indians don't know akarma. Akarma means leads to yoga, especially bhakti yoga. Arjuna, if you do bhakti yoga, akarma doesn't have reaction. Akarma doesn't have a reaction. A karma is so powerful, it will erase the previous reactions. Though good karma appears very good, but good karma will bring you again to take birth, to enjoy that. And you'll do wrong things. And in that, that will push you to cycle of birth and death. Good karma appears good, but honestly speaking, it's not good. Because it will cause you to push in the cycle of birth and death. You're understanding, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we want akarma. We neither want punya nor papam. We want akarma. Akarma means bhakti yoga. First of all, bhakti yoga doesn't have any reaction. And bhakti yoga is so powerful, akarma is so powerful, it will erase the previous reactions. For example, at the age of 35, at the age of 40, whatever, or 25, or 15, you decide to do bhakti yoga from today onwards. If you consider your life as a slate, you don't write anything. And and akarma is so powerful, it will erase the previous reactions, good and bad. If you lead a life like that, by the end of the life, your the slate of your life is clean. It's blank. There is no action, no reaction. It's blank. No good action, no good bank account, no bad account. Krishna says you have nothing to do here. Come back. Somebody will come and chant holy name in your ears, and you'll go back to Godhead. So that is the goal of life. You know. So that's why we should be determined to practice bhakti yoga. You are willing to inquire, we want to enjoy happiness, higher happiness. Though we have choices, we should go for right choices and with the determination execute the right choice. With the determination we should execute akarma. We should execute bhakti yoga. I'm encouraged to tell you this. Life is a preparation, death is examination. This is the goal of life. Yatavan Sanki Yogabhyam Swadharma Parinishthaya Janmalam Parapumsam Amte Narayana Smriti. Yeah, you're an engineer, you're a doctor, you're a professor, you're a cashier. Nature says, I don't care. What is the one exam you have to write? What is that one exam? Remembering Krishna at the time of death. If you can remember Krishna, even though you're a failure, and throughout your life, if you can remember Krishna, you pass the exam of human life, you'll go back to Godhead. But if you did very well throughout your life, but don't remember Krishna, but remember your dog, what will happen?
We'll get dog's body.
You will get a dog's body. Then what is the use of that human life? So in the human life, internals are important. Bhakti yoga is important. Sadhana is important. So in the case of Bhishmadev, okay, it's one question that comes. I execute bhakti yoga, but end of my life I don't remember. Then the life is wasted? No, definitely not. If you perform bhakti yoga throughout your life, for some reason you can't remember Krishna, Krishna will come. Krishna will remember you and take you back to Godhead. The best example is Bhishmadev. Bhishma did not remember Krishna. Krishna remembered Bhishma, and Krishna personally came with Pandavas, and Bhishma, with gratitude, looking into the eyes of Krishna, Bhishmadev went back to Godhead. Aman, if you understood. So this is
Yes,
the
Prabhuji.
topic, this is the topic about action, inaction, and so action and inaction. Good karma, bad karma, and akarma I spoke. Now, that being said, now we'll go to the next one. So what is that? After this topic, 24th onwards, then 25 to, just give me 1 minute. We'll go to the next topic. 16 to 24 is action and reaction. Now, we saw this. 1 minute. Then 25 to 42 is sacrifice. 25 to 42 is a sacrifice. We'll go there. So sacrifice doesn't mean, you know, sacrifice. This chapter is Jnana Yoga. To acquire knowledge, different people do different things. To acquire knowledge, different people do different types of sacrifice. What do different people do? So now let us see. 20, sacrifice means, so sacrifice means an activity, not just yajna. Activity performed to attain your goal. So yogis, what they do demigod worship. No? uh, Demigod worship to acquire knowledge. Brahmacharis, they focus on Shravanam and also mental control. Brahmacharis means sense control to attain the knowledge. And what is that? Grahasthas also, if you want to acquire knowledge, then sense control, see, like, some unadulterated brahmacharis sacrifice the hearing process and senses in the fire of mental control. Others, regulate householders, sacrifice objects of senses in the fire of senses. So different people follow different ways, and some people, Ashtanga yogis, what they do? They follow Ashtanga yoga process, and and some people follow eightfold mystic, Ashtanga yoga process to attain the knowledge. But uh, but so different people are following different process for acquiring knowledge. But I'll tell you this, knowledge leading to liberation, of course. But I think that thing is that what is the best of acquiring knowledge? In the 34th chapter. First of all, by sense enjoyment, will not get the knowledge leading to liberation. Sacrifice means you have to work hard. Unless you work hard, you will not get into medical or engineering, right? Likewise, if you want to get into spiritual life, you need to work hard. But the best of acquiring knowledge leading to liberation is this. Can everyone see this? Tadviti pranipate. You can repeat, you can unmute and say, Tadviti pranipate na pariprashan. Everyone, Tadviti pranipate na
तद्विति प्रणिपातेन
प्रणिपातेन
pariprashan sevaya.
परिप्रश्नेन सेवया
Ikshati te jnanam.
उपदेक्ष्यति
उपदेक्ष्यति
ते
ते
ज्ञानम्
ज्ञानम्
Jnanina tattvadarsanam.
ज्ञानिना
दर्शनम्।
So, basically, for example, some people do the fasting, some people do the yajna, some people do the sense control. Uh, what is this for? Better life. Better life. But better life will come with knowledge. knowledge and live on the basis of the knowledge. That knowledge is possible. Krishna is telling that knowledge is sorry, not this. Can you see the screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Especially for bhakti yogis, Guru is needed. Tadeti pranipadana pariprashnena sevya upadekshapita jnanam jnanam tattvadarshana. So, you need a guru. You acquire knowledge. Three things are mentioned here. What are? Can you see the screen? Pranipat means surrender. Pariprashna, humble inquiry. Seva, service. The disciple has to do three things. What are the three things disciple has to do? Pranipat means surrender. Disciple has to follow, has to do the surrender. Means dedicate to serving Guru body and mind, body, mind and words. And in between once in a while ask questions. Humble. Pariprashna means humble inquiry, not questioning. Not humble inquiry, pariprashna. What is the third one? Seva. Serve the Guru. So that is from the disciple side. What does the Guru do? Guru imparts the knowledge, spiritual knowledge, by which you become free from bodily consciousness, by which you transcend, you become free from three modes, and you transcend the cycle of birth and death. You know? So, Guru will impart the knowledge because he has seen the truth. So, I have a question for everyone. Let us see. What are the three things the disciple, what are three things the disciple should do from his side or her side?
Surrender,
Okay.
humble inquiry, and service, Prabhuji.
Yes. And what does the Guru do?
Imparts the knowledge,
That's it.
spiritual knowledge.
So Guru imparts the knowledge. Very nice. So knowledge and Guru also actually empower. Guru gives the empowerment to follow. Guru gives the empowerment to the disciple to follow and apply that knowledge. You know, Guru prays for the well-being of the disciple. Guru also blesses the disciple to make progress on the path of a spiritual life. So the best example, for that reason, even Krishna is a Jagat Guru. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kumsachana Vardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Krishna is the spiritual master of the entire cosmic manifestation. But to set an example, Krishna also took a guru, Sandipani Muni, right? Who is Lord Ram's guru?
Vishwamitra.
Vishwam,
Very good. Who is Lord Chaitanya's guru?
Ishwarapuri.
So they accepted guru to set an example. They didn't behave like we are Supreme Personality of Godhead, we don't need. No. They accepted a spiritual master. Interesting, Lord Chaitanya, until he got initiated, he did not even start Sankirtan movement. Hare Krishna. So, Guru trains the disciple in Navida Bhakti. He trains the disciple in Navida Bhakti. How to perform Bhakti, Navida Bhakti. You know, how to do the deity worship, how to do the mantra meditation. Guru equips the disciple with the right tools by which he continues practicing bhakti, and Guru will take him back to Godhead actually. You know, one time Srila Prabhupada, one devotee asked, Prabhupada, I need your mercy. Prabhupada said, my mercy is there. In my, the information is there, all the information is there in the books I've written. You just follow them. Prabhupada, we need your mercy. Prabhupada said, my mercy is there. Just, I wrote all these books for you. Apply them and you'll attain perfection. He said, Prabhupada, we need mercy. Prabhupada said, disciple means he's in the well, deep, dark well. And Guru is throwing the rope of the mercy. Guru is throwing the rope of mercy. So, in the form of instructions, Guru throws the rope of mercy in the form of instruction. Disciple has to hold those instructions until the Guru brings him out. But Prabhupada said, I will not make you curl your fingers around the rope. No, my mercy comes in the form of instructions. You have to strictly follow those instructions. How many of you understood? It's very important actually. How many of you are understanding? You want me to repeat
Prabhuji.
again?
Yes,
I can
Prabhuji.
repeat. Guru gives his mercy in the form of instructions. Disciple has to follow strictly those instructions until Guru fishes him out, until Guru brings him out of the cycle of birth and death. Understanding, right? So one of the first things is the japa. You need to the instruction. The first thing is chant your 16 rounds minimum, strictly, sincerely. Prabhupada said, when you, as long as you diligently chant your 16 rounds, invest and sadhana, you are protected from the onslaught of Maya. The day you become loose, then you will be attacked by Maya. So when Guru recommends, Krishna brings us from the cycle of birth and death. So what is that? We already discussed the sacrifice. In our case, our sacrifice is we strictly follow four regular principles and serve the spiritual master. We discussed already. We read this. So different people follow different to attain that goal of life. But the highest thing is surrendering to a spiritual master. Knowledge is revealed to those who make a practical sacrifice. Actually, no, I'm sorry, no, I don't want to. Little bit back on Guru. I have one more question. Who is the Guru of Nityananda Prabhu?
Lakshmipati Tirtha Prabhuji.
Madhavendra Puri.
Lakshmipati Tirtha. Nityananda Prabhu Guru is Lakshmipati Tirtha.
Okay.
Who is the Guru of Madhavendra Puri? Lakshmipati Tirtha. Who is the Guru of Advaitacharya? Madhavendra Puri. So, but Lakshmipati Tirtha is the Guru of Nityananda Prabhu. So, very important thing is, the Guru is must. I really do not know how many of you are initiated, how many of you are not initiated. In ISKCON, we have 3 gurus. Why I want to invest here is very, very important actually. Guru should be living and Guru should Gurus are 3 types. First one is a Path Prataksha Guru or Vatma Prataksha Guru. The person who brings you who tells you, hey, there's a temple, ISKCON temple there. And the person who gives you book, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, one book, and you read it, there is a seed. The person who shows you the path of Krishna consciousness is called a Path Pradarshak Guru. So when you come to temple or Bhakti Ruksha, then the preacher starts preaching to you. You can accept him if you develop faith. Usually he is your mentor, or you can accept him as Siksha Guru because they're training you. Srila Prabhupada is all the preachers are training people using Prabhupada books. So Srila Prabhupada is the Siksha Guru for everyone in ISKCON. Then Siksha Gurus also, they train you. They impart you Siksha, knowledge. You know. But Siksha Gurus can be many, and Path Prataksha Gurus can be many. But in our tradition, Diksha Guru is only one. Diksha Guru takes your karma and he connects you to the sampradaya. Diksha Guru takes your karma and he connects you to the sampradaya. So, you're all understanding, right? Very important thing is you at the time of initiation in ISKCON, the ideally, you have to chant a couple of, 1-2 years based on the requirement of the Guru. You have to chant 16 rounds and follow strictly 4 regulative principles. Then a temple president has to recommend, because nowadays Diksha Gurus, they're international. So temple president has to give a letter. For that, you need to do service in a particular temple, along with attending the classes and following the process and chanting 16 rounds. You're all listening, right? It's very important. So then the temple president is the one who recommends, who gives the letter. Temple president gives the letter, and based on the temple president recommendation, the Diksha Guru initiates, Diksha Guru gives initiation to the initiator, the disciple. But the disciple has to continue serving the temple, local temple only, where he is initiated from. You're all listening, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, one very important thing is Diksha Guru at the time of initiation should be living. Diksha Guru should be living at the time of initiation, and the Diksha Guru has to take the karma and he changes the name of the disciple. My name Yugal Kishore Das is not my original name, it's my initiated name. So, because somebody asked me yesterday, can I take Srila Prabhupada as Diksha Guru? I said no. Or can I take Krishna as my Diksha Guru? So Krishna does not deal with you. You're all understanding, right? Krishna does not deal with you. We don't have the strength to access the Paramatma, the super soul in the heart. Srila Prabhupada is not there on the planet. So it's very important. What is important? We cannot accept, we have to accept initiation from a living Guru. Guru has to impart, a living Guru has to, he takes our karma and connects to the Sampradaya. And, we can inquire from him once in a while. That's okay if he is there. But usually a few years later, the Guru will leave the planet anyway. So there are two things in, Guru's instructions. Two things are there. What is that? Vapu and Vani. Vapu means the physical presence of the Guru, body. Vani means his instructions, his lectures, kirtans. You can directly hear from him when he comes. By meeting him, you can ask him questions. You can directly clarify your doubts. Or sometimes what he does, you can hear, you can download his lectures and hear from his lectures. But what is the thumb rule? Guru should be living at the time of initiation. Why I'm telling this is, there is one deviation in ISKCON. So they do that, they accept Srila Prabhupada as he is the only Guru. And it's called Ritikism, and we should not do that. You're all understanding or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Why Srila Prabhupada? You can accept Krishna as your Guru. You can accept Lord Chaitanya as Guru. You can accept Nityananda Prabhu as Guru. No. Guru means, first of all, Mundakopanishad. Mundakopanishad. Tadvignardam sagurum evavi gachet. Samitpanim srotriyam brahmanishtam. To acquire spiritual knowledge, you need to accept instruction from a spiritual master. A spiritual master from a bona fide sampradaya. In our case, we are from Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. Srotriyam, he has realized the essence of the scriptures. He should be from a parampara samyak adi, sampradaya vihina he mantraste nishphala mata. We should accept initiation from a bona fide sampradaya. What is our sampradaya? Madhva. Our sampradaya starts with Krishna only. From Krishna gave knowledge to Brahma, Brahma gave it to Narada, Narada gave it to Vyasa. So, and he should be situated on the platform of Krishna consciousness. We cannot accept initiation from Mayavadis. You're all listening, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So Guru should be living, and we should accept instructions from Guru. And we should serve Guru, we should inquire from Guru. And Guru will impart the knowledge. Pandavas, during the battle, during Vanavas, so actually Pandavas' Guru was Dhaumya. Actually, Srila Prabhupada, if you see, Prabhupada came to West and preached all over the world. For what? To please his Guru. New Vrindavan, one time, this is very important. Some people started telling in New Vrindavan, Prabhupada is Krishna. Because he is Krishna, is very empowered. He changed us. Listening, right?
Yes.
You're all attentive listening. So, Srila Prabhupada, one time this thing happened in New Vrindavan. It's very important, everyone should know. So some disciples started spreading a message. What is that? Srila Prabhupada is Krishna himself. Otherwise, how can anyone transform drug addicts in 2 months and make hippies into happies? They start telling Prabhupada is Krishna himself. And the message reached Prabhupada. Prabhupada was in India. Prabhupada said, actually, no, when somebody is calling you Krishna, you feel very good actually. But Prabhupada is a very bona fide guru from a bona fide sampradaya. When Prabhupada heard this, a message is being spread like this, Prabhupada became angry and he said, I am not Krishna. Then somebody asked him, then Prabhupada, who are you? Prabhupada said, I am a servant of my Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. On his order, I am spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world. This is 1970s, and Bhaktivinoda Saraswati Thakur left the world in 1937 morning. People say in December 31st night, 1936. But still Prabhupada felt, he's spreading Krishna consciousness. That instruction was there, spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world by the instruction of his Guru Maharaj, by the blessings and instruction and order of Guru Maharaj. And that's when Prabhupada himself wrote his pranam mantra. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Padale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane. Can you see there's a word Namaste Saraswati Deve? How many of you know what Saraswati means? Is
Guru Maharaj.
it Goddess Saraswati?
No, Prabhuji.
Siddhanta Saraswati.
Bhakti.
Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Actually, for many years, my early days of Krishna consciousness, I thought, Prabhupada is remembering Mother Saraswati, goddess of devotion. Then I understood, no, it is not Saraswati, goddess Saraswati, it is the Guru Maharaj Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. It is very, very important actually. It is very, very important. Guru should be living. And so Prabhupada came to America and he said, I'm not any other guru, I'm a guru in the direct disciplic succession of a Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna himself. So in case you are not initiated, you got all the knowledge from Srila Prabhupada. So you should accept initiation from proper disciples or any other competent gurus in ISKCON only. Because you got everything from them. Actually, I just want to make sure, I want to bring this point to you all. One is Guru should be living, and ISKCON is a bona fide sampradaya, among of the Gaudi sampradaya. Is Madhavendra Puri, who is actually disciple of Lakshmi Tirtha. He connect Madhva sampradaya to Gaudi Vaishnava sampradaya. Also, Nityananda Prabhu connects, Madhva sampradaya to Gaudi sampradaya. Very important. They have a sexual lineage, they have a diksha lineage also. Diksha also we are all connected, Siksha also we are all connected. So, but the thing is, what is that? Diksha kare, bhakta kare, atma bhakta narpana. So, devotee for initiation is not a use thing. Initiation is a formality. Initiation is a must for any bhakti in progress. There is a nectar devotion book. There are 64 angas of bhakti. There are 64 divisions of bhakti. Out of 64 angas of devotion, first paper committed to committed to spiritual master. You are listening?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Ah,
So there's some problem with the voice actually. It's not very clear.
voice is not clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
It was very good, Prabhuji. Just in the last 1 minute, it became muffled.
Oh, really? Um, Is it clear now?
Better,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, what do you see on the screen?
You, Prabhuji.
Right now, nothing.
Now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, these are the 64 angas of bhakti. Then, can you see the first one? This is actually from Nectar of Devotion, given by Rupa Goswami. And the first one is accepting the shelter of lotus feet of bona fide spiritual master, Guru Padasrayam, Atho Guru Padasrayam. So, what is the very, how many of you, those of you should know initiation is the first one? Take shelter of a bona fide Guru. You know, ISKCON has at least 40, 50 gurus. You take initiation from any one of them, absolutely all right. But of course, they should come to your temple and you can get their Sangha. Second one, becoming initiated by spiritual master and learning how to discharge devotional service from him. Sri Krishna Dikshadi Sikshanam. First one is take shelter. Second one is initiation. Third one, obey the orders of spiritual master with faith and devotion. Vishrumbena Guru Seva. So Guru gives instructions and follow them with faith and devotion. Fourth one, following the footsteps of great acharyas under the direction of a spiritual master. Sadhu Vartman Vartanam. So we have so many acharyas in our sampradaya. Can you tell few acharya names?
Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Vrindavan Thakur.
Madhvacharya.
Okay.
Srila Prabhupada.
Yes. So Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, 6 Goswamis, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Jiva Goswami, Jiva Goswami, and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and Narottam Das Thakur, Shyamananda, and Shyamananda, Narottam Das Thakur, Srinivasa Acharya, then Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, then Baldev Vidyabhushan, then Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, then Bhaktivinoda Thakur, then Gaur Kishore Das Maharaj, then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, then Srila Prabhupada, then your spiritual master, whoever it is. You're understanding? The fourth one is following the footsteps of, we already read fourth one. Following footsteps of great acharyas. Fifth one, inquiring from spiritual master how to advance in Krishna consciousness. Sadharma Prucha. It's very important. How do I make progress, Guru Maharaj? Nowadays, gurus are busy. So if you go and listen to the lectures, their instructions are found. Or that is where Shiksha Guru comes into the picture and he tells you how to do it. How many of you understood the first 5 things? Very important actually.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji. These are taken from the first 5 are from the 64 angas are bhakti. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So first of all, we should, even if you are advanced, you should never think you are better than your guru. Second thing is, we should never think we are better than the previous acharyas. We should remain the servant of the previous acharyas, including spiritual master. You know, can you believe Srila Prabhupada? You know, today actually I'm a little late because I was giving class. I'm in Baltimore. So, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, 60,000 disciples. He started with nothing literally, no money, no manpower. But he chanted 1 billion names for 9-10 years. 100 Satakoti, 100 crore Hare Krishna mantras. You know? So 100 crore namas, 1 billion. You know? So what is that? Why he did that? Because he felt to establish a spiritual organization, money and manpower doesn't work. If you have money and manpower and they quarrel, then everything is ruined. What do you need? Spiritual purity. To add to the spiritual purity, what he did, he intensely prayed for all of us and he chanted 100 crore names, 1 billion names. Hare Krishna. It's very important. Then, first instruction Srila Prabhupada got it from Saraswati Thakur is preach in English language. And one day Srila Prabhupada wrote a letter to Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur. Guru Maharaj, Prabhupada was initiated by Saraswati Thakur in 1933. He didn't take it cheaply. Today, many people think, it's a formality in ISKCON. No, you should not take it cheap. So you should not accept any force or pressure from anybody. Sometimes people ask me, how do I choose my spiritual master? Very important subject. You should pray to Prabhupada to reveal your spiritual master. You should pray to Prabhupada to reveal your spiritual master. Our best thing is, if I get initiated from this Guru, my spiritual life will go on very well. Or you're inspired by that Guru. Or Krishna reveals you your Guru. Or Prabhupada reveals you your spiritual master. You're listening? So, but it will happen very naturally. So, because, until we find our Guru, we should pray to Prabhupada actually. If when we offer food to Krishna, we don't offer it to Krishna directly. We offer it to our Guru. If you're initiated, the spiritual master Guru will offer it to Prabhupada. Prabhupada will offer it to his Guru. Likewise, it will go to Radharani. Radharani will remove the impurity and offer it to Krishna. Krishna accepts it, then it becomes prasad. So, so the point is, Prabhupada, what is that? Prabhupada was, Prabhupada wrote a letter. You're a sannyasi, I'm a married man, and you're always surrounded by sannyasis. I want to serve, but I can't come close to you. Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur told him, you preach in English language. That will do good to you and the rest of the world. Wow. Actually, when Vyasapuja offering, Prabhupada said, my Guru Maharaj saved me. And Prabhupada starts crying actually. Why I'm telling all these things is, you should, as, aspiring or initiate devotee, you can contribute to the growth of ISKCON a lot. You can never find an organization like ISKCON like that today. We are very strict, but at the same time, results are also great. First thing is we should never violate the order of spiritual master. Prabhupada did it. Prabhupada met Saraswati Thakur in 1922 at age 26. But he was already married, busy. 1933, Saraswati Thakur came to Allahabad, Prayagraj. And Atulananda Brahmachari recommended Srila Prabhupada for initiation. You know what Saraswati Thakur said? He listens attentively. I'm bringing it up only this thing for only, I'm bringing the whole episode for this thing. One should attentively listen from spiritual master with an intent to change. Attentive hearing is important. Shravanam, mananam, nididhyasanam. Shravanam means we listen attentively from spiritual master, then meditate on his instructions, and then with the determination apply them in your life. Nididhyasanam. If you don't have that determination, then it becomes superficial. It becomes superficial. It's very important actually. You know? So, what is that? Shravanam, Srila Prabhupada went to, Vrindavan. That day Saraswati Thakur was last day, he was there, Saraswati Thakur. He was giving class. They made an announcement. Saraswati Thakur, today everyone can go to Koshi, the treasury of Nanda Maharaj, where we are all going to Seshasai Vishnu temple to see the temple. Or today is the last day, Saraswati Thakur will be speaking. You want to hear from Saraswati Thakur, you stay. Or you go to see Seshasai Vishnu temple at Koshi. Majority of people left. The announcement was made by Bhakti Pragyana Kishore Maharaj, the future sannyas guru of Srila Prabhupada. Everyone left to see the temple. Prabhupada thought, what will I understand if I see the deity? I don't get to see my Guru Maharaj. Let me hear from him. Saraswati Thakur that day lectured for hours and hours and hours. Prabhupada says, even though I didn't understand, I was just, even though I didn't understand, I was just listening. Hare Krishna. Wow. Without moving, people were coming and going, big, the sannyasis also. So, but he was, that day Saraswati Thakur noted him. He's an attentive listener. And when Atulananda Brahmachari recommended him for initiation, Saraswati Thakur said, yes, I have noted him. He listens very attentively. I'll initiate him. Actually, Prabhupada got first and second at the same time, which is very rare. And when he asked for the instruction, first instruction is travel and preach in English language. The last instruction also, you travel and preach English language. This will look good to you and the rest of the world. Can you believe the world changed because of that instruction? And Prabhupada would cry because how can he spread Krishna consciousness all over the world? Prabhupada didn't take the initiation cheap. Because 1 year before initiation, you become serious. 1 year after initiation, you remain serious. But if you have strong spiritual strength, even if Sambandha Jnana, if you have strong spiritual knowledge, you will remain serious 20 years after Krishna conscious, after initiation also. That is very important. Why I am telling this is, this has created a lot of problems in ISKCON. I am honest with you. Sincerity is not, 1 year after initiation or 1 year before initiation. Sincerity is 20, 30, 40, 50 years after initiation. How much committed are you to Srila Prabhupada, to your spiritual master? You're listening or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Otherwise, it will become namesake. One has to sincerely chant the rounds. 16 rounds. What are the vows? We take 4 agreed principles. We'll never break. We should do that. And 16 rounds, we should do that. I'll chant 16 rounds every day. And I'll serve the movement in the mode of servant to servant. You can do a lot of service to the organization by preaching and spreading the message. And more than anything, by setting a good example. But you can also damage by ending up in quarrels and criticism. I heard Vaiseshika Prabhu has a fifth regulative principle. That is no criticizing of devotees. I liked it. You should not criticize devotees. You should not quarrel with the devotees. So, if you strictly follow whatever you're asked to follow, you'll make a lot of progress. Because what happens? Once you're initiated, you're initiated. Then what happens if sadhana is not weak, if sadhana is weak, then you become vulnerable to Maya. Goal of spiritual life is to become free from the clutches of Maya. And Maya is looking for opportunity to bring you down. Definitely, goal of life is to attain the love of God, no doubt. But that will attain love of God. For that, come to mode of goodness, become free from Rajagun influence, Tamagun influence, come to Sattvagun, practice Bhakti Yoga. Then you will attain then you will attain transcendence. Eventually, Vishuddha Sattva platform. But Maya is also trying to catch you. One has to be very careful. One should not become an agent of Maya and create trouble in the temple and in the community. If you become that instrument, you will cause a quarrel in the community. Our organization is very strict. If you strictly follow the principles, you are strictly protected by Krishna. It's very, very important. Actually, no. Bhakti Shastri, you can just do it by writing exams and you'll get a certificate. No. Learn the concepts. Understand the concepts. Apply it and preach it. Shravanam Mananam Nididhyasanam. Don't offend anybody. Please, not that when Guru comes, you cry before him, and Guru is not there, then you do whatever you want to do. No, if you're sincere, you're connected with your Guru all the time. The common question people have been asking past 20 years is this: how do I remain grateful to my Guru? The common answer is, hey, whatever is happening in your life is because of you, the grace of your Guru. Do you know, everything is happening by his grace? Then somebody said, wrong things happen. That's also Krishna's grace, Guru's grace, to make you understand how temporary the world is. The problem with today's education, it makes you put faith on the senses, eyes and ears. Then we can't see the inner things. We get inner strength just because Guru prays for us. That's the reason why we are chanting our 16 rounds. You're understanding, right?
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
It's very, very, very important. More so, I've seen people 15 years later, 20 years later, they become loose. But 1 year before, oh, my Guru Maharaj. And actually, one time, what's his name? Bhakti Marg Maharaj said, Gurupism is growing in ISKCON. Hare Krishna. No. So, that's why when we speak publicly, speak about Prabhupada. When Prabhupada is pleased, your Guru Maharaj is naturally pleased. Have nice relationships. Everyone is your God, our God brother only, irrespective of, irrespective of which spiritual master they are initiated by. It's one family. It's very important. Prabhupada said one time, ISKCON will never get problem from outside. Prabhupada said ISKCON gets support from outside. If any problem comes in ISKCON, it comes from inside, within. Prabhupada said that. Problem will come from within the ISKCON, not from outside. So if you're sincere, follow the instructions of your Guru, you'll go back to Godhead. But do you think Maya will leave you? And more than anything, Kali Yuga, the Kali will leave you, tries to put quarrels, the division, the group. My request to you, never become part of it. Then you'll receive a lot of mercy, you'll go back to Godhead also, which you did not even hear a couple of years before. These are actually why I'm trying to invest is, that's what I've been watching. I'm talking to myself too. It is not just a Bhakti Shastri certificate, eligibility for Brahmin initiation. No. If you remain sincere, you'll go back to Godhead. Or you'll make immense progress. You'll get the mercy of Radharani. As I'm speaking, some of you needed to hear this. Or probably many of us, all of us needed to hear this. What do you think?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, my point is, no, please. I mean, once we leave this body, we don't know what type of body we'll get it. Or where will we get into. Or we can, so simple. Actually, very, very, now the present gurus are very exalted. They're Mahabhagavad devotees. No, makes you take a vow, you'll never criticize anybody. Or for some reason you criticize, you ask for forgiveness because of the uncontrolled mind and senses and tongue. But never create problems, and you don't become this. A root cause of the problem, das on das, not a boss on a bus. It's very important. So why I'm investing is, I've seen this again and again and again. So, then just to learn the truth by approaching spiritual master. You have seen that 34th verse. Now, having obtained the real knowledge from the self-realized soul, you will never fall again into such illusion. By this knowledge, you will see that all the living beings are but part and parcel of part of Supreme. In other words, they are mine. When you acquire knowledge, this is spiritual knowledge. I told you, right? Tadvijnanardam saguram evabhigachat samitpanim srutriyam pramnishtam. Mundakopanishad says this. So when you acquire spiritual knowledge from a spiritual self-realized soul, can you see what is the Guru's thankless task? He cuts through the ignorance. He makes you realize, he makes you see through. Then slowly you become free from that illusion. Then your mindset towards this world changes. Some people are talking politics, that this, they're all useless. Because you're a spirit soul. If you're fully purified, you will go back to Godhead. If not purified, you'll stay in the cycle of birth and death. That's it. Whether one party comes into the position or another party comes into the position, you have nothing to do. Why? You're influenced by your karma. You're influenced by the three modes of mental nature. So then 35 to next verses, that the power of knowledge. Even if what is the power of jnana? Even if you're considered the most sinful of all sinners, When you're situated in the boat of knowledge, you'll be able to cross over the ocean of miseries. Acquire knowledge. Sambandha Jnana. Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Part and parcel of Krishna. I am part and parcel of Krishna. And I need to purify my existence. I need to purify myself. Then by the process, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given this the process. It is Krishna himself, Radha and Krishna combination. Srila Prabhupada is a very empowered Acharya, Senapati Bhakta of Lord Chaitanya. To deliver, he has come to this world, to deliver people. I'm one of the fortunate souls. Let me utilize my life. So forget about the past. Even if you're a sinner, don't care. We all have a president. Who? Jagai Madai. Tina hina yatachillo harinama uddarilo tarasakshi jagai madai. Narottam Thakur telling, when it rains, the low-lying areas are flooded. You are most sinful, no problems. Lord Chaitanya told. Lord Chaitanya took the sins of Jagai and Madai, and Lord Chaitanya removed in one stroke. He burnt of their sinful reaction, but Lord Chaitanya said, never do it again. And he told the devotees, very important instruction, never speak of their past. Why? They are purified. That's why we should never speak of the devotees' past. Please take this application. Never speak of the devotees' past. Why? Everyone is like Jagai and Madai. But Lord Chaitanya told, what is important instruction? Don't go back to your past life. Just because I removed your sins. Jagai and Madai said, never, my Lord. Never. And devotees, not even one person spoke. Jagai was like this before. No. Madai was like this before. They never spoke of them. Why? It's an offense. And they're already liberated. They're chanting. How many rounds? I don't know, 164 or 128 they were doing it. Don't criticize others, don't quarrel with others. And now you're acquiring knowledge. Then what it does? As a blazing fire turns firewood to ashes, Arjuna, the fire of knowledge, burned to ashes on the reaction to the mental activities. Jnanagni dhakta karmanam. If you acquire knowledge, mere knowledge is not enough. You have to act. There is an organization. Just acquire knowledge. Or what will you do with the knowledge? You act, right? You live on the strength of the knowledge. Actually, there is an organization. There are many organizations in India. They say Jnana Yoga, acquire knowledge. After acquiring knowledge, recently I met one person. So, if you acquire knowledge, all your sins are burnt. I said, fine, but what will you do after the acquiring knowledge? You have to live. You have to live on the basis of knowledge. Then only the reaction to material activities are burnt. How many of you are listening? Very important point.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sometimes, there are few organizations. They are very powerful. They are very active in India. Just acquire knowledge, that's enough. That will burn your reactions. Yes, sir, I agree. But what will you do after acquiring knowledge? Is Hanuman after acquiring knowledge, Hanuman sat in one corner? No. Hanuman did service. He applied that knowledge. Hanuman understood. Ram is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sita Devi is in his internal energy. As a spirit soul, part and parcel of Ram. Let me serve him and please him. He didn't sit in one corner and or did not go to Himalayas and did tapasya. Or Vrindavan or Ayodhya and did tapasya. He acted for the pleasure of Supreme Ram. That is Bhakti Yoga. So in 5 verses, I'll just read it. Any important point we'll discuss. Finish it. In this world, there is nothing so sublime and pure as transcendent knowledge. Such knowledge is the mature fruit of all mysticism. And one who has accomplished in the practice of devotional service enjoys this knowledge within himself in due course of time. You know what is important? Apply the knowledge and practice bhakti. Once you acquire knowledge, what you will do? Will apply bhakti. A faithful man who is dedicated to transcend knowledge, who subdues his senses, is eligible to achieve that knowledge. Having achieved it, he quickly attains the supreme spiritual peace. Very important. After acquiring knowledge, you need to subdue your senses also. Otherwise, you give a class for the rest of the world to follow, but because you don't have sense control, your theory will remain theory and you will degrade. To apply the knowledge, what is very important? Sense control is very important. How many of you understood? Very, very important point. Sometimes you give class, people will follow. And they come to you and tell you, "Prabhuji, kya lecture diya aapne?" And you know, I'm following it nicely. I changed my life. Then you will understand why I didn't change. You don't have faith. Krishna is speaking to you, through you. When Krishna is speaking through you to others, they are sincere, they applied it. When Krishna spoke to you, through you, you are downloading information, but you are not applying it yourself. That's why the people who have heard you, they changed, but you yourself didn't change. Means you are a hypocrite. A portion at least. Now, you know, Krishna is speaking very important. If you doubt Bhagavad Gita, you will fall down, Krishna is telling. Ignorant and faithless persons who doubt the revealed scriptures do not attain God consciousness, they fall down. If you doubt Bhagavad Gita or any Shastra, spiritual, you know, Vedic, Puranas, Upanishads, and in Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita. One who acts in devotional service, renouncing all the fruits of actions, whose doubts have been destroyed by transcendental knowledge, is situated factually in the self. So now you got the knowledge. Now you are acting on that knowledge by performing bhakti. Sir, you are already self-realized. And you may be working you may be doing so many things, but you should know, because you are performing pure bhakti, mam chayavya vicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samiti titan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Because you are performing Shuddha Bhakti, you are on the platform of self-realization. Brahman means you are already liberated. Therefore, the doubts which have arisen in your heart out of ignorance should be slashed by the weapon of knowledge. Armed with yoga, O Bharata, stand and find. So Krishna is telling Arjuna, now I am giving you spiritual knowledge. Whatever you spoke, whatever the questions you raised, they're metal based. But this, you're a spirit soul, sir, not the body. You perform akarma, not punya or papam. With the knowledge, then you are liberated today. Amazing, right? So Krishna is telling, with knowledge, give up all the doubts and fight. Thank you very much. Any question or comment? Otherwise, we'll end it. Huh? If nothing is there, then we'll end it here. Thank you very much. Very grateful. I'm ending now.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.